Cathedral Credit Union is celebrating big. Get up to $81,000 at just 0.8% interest with our anniversary loan. And because Christmas is in the air, we're spreading cheer with up to $60,000 at only 1%. Visit cathedralcutt.com or call 235-6947 today. Cathedral Credit Union. Member owned, member focused.
Police expand land search for missing Goodwood toddler. Teacher remains outraged over government's failure to pay back pay. And former Tobago East MP tells minister to do her job. Good evening, Tobago. I am Zuba Samuel. Thank you for tuning in to the Channel 5 News for Tuesday, May 12th, 2026. The TTPS is conducting a thorough land search in Goodwood district to locate the missing 2-year-old Angelo Tobias, marshalling all available resources, says acting ACP and head of operations Mahalia Bacchus. The search would continue in conjunction with the sea operations as the police have not ruled out the possibility that the child may be lost on land. She added, villagers questioned why a canine unit was not being used as a part of the search. Channel 5 News reached out to the senior superintendent Rudil Kirk, who said it takes time to process the request and secure candidates dogs to deployment to the scene. Some villagers believe the police should concentrate their search on land. The path to the sea is too treacherous for a 2-year-old child to undertake alone. It must have been a fish and not a body that was spotted in the water, another villager said. The child's grandmother, Nisha Tobias, says if the toddler did drown, she would want the body to be found to bring closure. The police report says Khalifa Tobias and her common-law husband were at home around 7:30 p.m. on Monday, May 11th, when she noticed Angelo was missing. They alerted residents and searched the surrounding area, but were unable to locate the child. The diving team remains on the scene, and drone searches of the area are being conducted, police say. Meanwhile, the issue of the missing toddler reached Parliament earlier today. MP for Arima Lopino Marvin Gonzalez asked Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander for an update on the police inquiry into the missing child at the May 13th House of Representatives sitting.
Mr. Speaker, this investigation is continuing. Immediate search for the child continues. There are a number of agencies involved in this operation, including the Tobago Investigative Arm, the Fire Service, the Trinidad Tobago Emergency Management, the Coast Guard, along with the Trinidad Tobago Child Protection Unit and the Homicide. Mr. Speaker, as the investigation continues, we'll be able to update members of the public with the investigation. At this time, the child has not been found just yet. However, the investigation continues.
Gonzalez asked a supplemental question, questioning whether the police are investigating the matter as a homicide or missing persons report.
Mr. Speaker, I indulged the heirs of the Aroka Lopino member, and I said, the Child Protection Unit and the homicide is part of the investigation. I hope that involves your heir at this time.
MP Gonzalez repeated the question, but House Speaker Jack Deo Singh said it had already been asked and answered. The Water and Sewerage Authority, WASA, says preliminary planning Discussions and technical assessments are currently underway regarding the proposed distilling of the Kings Bay Dam facility in Tobago. The proposed project forms part of WASA's long-term water security and infrastructure improvement strategy aimed at enhancing storage capacity, improving operational efficiency, and strengthening overall water reliability within the affected service areas, WASA says. In a short term, WASA says it continues to implement operational measures to maintain service stability and manage reduced water availability within the system. These measures include strategic plant shutdowns, supply regulation exercise, and ongoing monitoring of production levels to optimize periods of reduced river flows and storage challenges. At this stage, the project is in its planning stage and assessment phase, with an expected completion subject to environmental approvals, procurement, and funding, WASA says. WASA also says it remains committed to balancing intermediate operational demands with long-term infrastructure improvements necessary to improve water sustainability and resilience across Tobago. WASA added that further updates will be provided as plans are finalized. On April 30th, Castara Village blocked the North Side Road to protest the lack of water in the area. More news after the break.
Rand Credit Union.
You can make your goals unfold, go get it. You can live your dreams on a team, let's do this. You can get the help you need to succeed with Rand Credit Union. You can believe that you can achieve it. Today you can live that dream. Pull up to the job and some brand new wheels with Rand Credit Union. Yes you can, yes you can.
Come in and live your best life today with Rand Credit Union.
For 10 years, Pulse 89.5 FM has been the beat that moves Tobago. From the latest hits to the voices of the community, we bring the island's rhythm to life. Every day, every hour. Stay locked to Pulse 89.5 FM, the beat of Tobago. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and stream us worldwide on the TuneIn app.
Escape to elegance at Le Chateau Suites Tobago. Gated privacy, breathtaking villas, unforgettable memories, where Caribbean dreams become reality.
Welcome to the speed round of getting money right. Let's begin. Name some of the red flags associated with an investment scam.
Pressure tactics to invest.
Correct.
Promise of money if you bring friends.
Correct.
Request for personal information.
Correct. Bonus question. What is the penalty for operating a pyramid or Ponzi scheme?
$10 million and 10 years in prison.
Correct. Well done. The scores are even, so we go to our tiebreaker question. You receive money in your account from an investment company and they tell you to transfer it to a third account. Does that sound right?
I think about it and that not right.
Congratulations, you tinker. Getting Money Right is brought to you by the TTSEC. Visit investigateTT.com to access free learning resources and check the TTSEC for a list of registered individuals and securities. The Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. You invest, we protect, everyone benefits.
On
Welcome back. TNT Unified Teachers Association Tobago officer Dion Rodriguez is expressing outrage over the non-payment of back pay for the bargaining period of 2020 and 2023.
It was for the period of 2020 to 2023. So at the end of the agreement period, obviously there would be arrears that is due unto teachers in the form of back pay. And Brother B, to date, since a year have passed, more than a year have passed, and we are hearing nothing where the back pay is concerned. When I reach out to the division, they have no information. When my counterparts and the national and the president of tutor reach out to the Minister of Education, there's a deafening silence. No one knows what is happening in the space as it relates to the back pay of teachers.
The tutor officer added that negotiations were completed and it's unfair for teachers to continue waiting for the money owed to them.
As an association, it is disrespectful and it is unacceptable, and it's time that someone speak to the association and let us know what is happening as it pertains to the arrears of our teachers. What happened at the end of April, at the end of March in Trinidad is that we would have brought teachers to that particular point on the grade system. However, because it covers an entire period, then there would have been changes that would have been taking place within that period that would have accrued to a particular sum of money, which we refer to as back pay, and that is due unto teachers at this time.
Tobago teachers are not alone in the non-payment of back pay, as their Trinidad counterparts also complain that they have not received it for the same period. The back pay pertains to negotiations completed in April 2025 for the bargaining period up from 2020 to 2023. How many individuals have been charged under the Anti-Gang Act since the declaration of the state of emergency on March 3, 2026? Specifically related to the alleged plot to murder senior law enforcement officers in Tobago and in Trinidad. MP for Aruca Lopino, Marvin Gonzalez, posed this question to Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander at the House of Representatives sitting on May 13. Minister Alexander invoked Standing Order 28-3, which requires him to not answer the question based on public interest.
I am constrained to invoke the provisions of Standing Order 28-3 of the Standing Orders, Mr. Speaker, out of deference for the work of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service.
Gonzalez attempted to ask a supplemental question on the issue. However, House Speaker Jagdeo Singh, emphasizing the importance of procedure, told the MP to take his seat, maintaining order in the proceedings.
If the minister invokes the public interest exception in 28.3, and 28.3 is very clear, a minister may decline to answer a question if, in his opinion, the publication of the answer would be contrary to the public interest. What possible supplemental question could arise?
Gonzalez told the House that the answer is of a public interest. On hearing the explanation, the Speaker said the question would not be allowed. And Gonzalez tabled the question, asking Alexander to state the number of people charged with murders committed in 2026. He said the question was being asked as there is a state of emergency in the nation.
Mr. Speaker, in accordance with the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, 11 persons have been charged in relation to murders committed in 2026. Investigations are continuing, and this number, according to the investigators, will certainly go up.
Gonzalez, a former Minister of National Security, asked Alexander to address the issue against the background of 135 recorded murders this year and the increased police powers under the SOE.
Minister, having regard to the fact that it is only 11 murders or persons charged for murders out of the 135 murders committed in 2026, What is the Ministry of Homeland Security and the TTPS doing to improve the solve rate of murders in this country?
Speaker Singh said the new question does not qualify as a supplemental question because it broadened the scope of the original question. Political analyst Dr. Shane Mohammed has described opposition leader Penelope Beckles-Robinson's non-decision to remove Senator General John Bates from Senate sittings as disappointing. Senator John Bates and Senator Faris Alwari allegedly assist former Health Minister Terence Dale Singh in preparing his witness statement to the Public Accounts and Appropriation Committee, PAAC. John Bates was a member of the committee.
It would have been a lot of more points scored on the part of the opposition leader if she had used a iron fist and showed those that have been calling her weak inside her party that she's not, and she could make a hard decision. The delay is causing the country to start believing the narrative that the opposition leader is not strong enough to deal with the issues internally of her party.
He admits the decision to remove Senator John Bates is tough.
Decisions of this nature, especially for the opposition leader, is not an easy one. It involves meandering and observing and addressing internal matters within a party structure. If we read the Constitution, we would see that the role of opposition leader from time immemorial, pre-independence, has been a very technical one in terms of the positioning of the opposition leader. And in modern times, we have seen that shift, and it's something that has to be the opposition leader. It requires a level of grit, a level of strategy, tact, determination in terms of how the person, the office holder, plays their cards.
John Bates offered her resignation, but it has yet to be accepted by opposition leader Penelope Beckles, who must announce her decision. Political analyst Dr. Shane Mohammed says the decision to remove Senator Faris Alwari from the Privileges Committee is a political party decision and has nothing to do with government policy.
That removal from the Privileges Committee is an internal issue. So, for example, how do persons come onto the Privileges Committee? The Parliament standing. The standing orders of the committee of the Parliament provide that several committees will be established utilizing members of both houses of Parliament. It is for the government to nominate its members. It is for the opposition to nominate its members. It is for the independent to decide its members. Ever so often, persons are removed because of work commitments, inability to commit to the responsibilities and duties because of schedules and all of those things. In this instance, the removal of Alwari from the Privileges Committee is not a government issue. It is a subset of the bigger issue of his participation in the John Bates matter.
During the May 12th sitting of the Senate President Wade Mark announced the members of the committee and that senior Dr. Amory Brown will replace Alwari. The committee is to investigate the allegations that Alwari and Senator General John Bates assisted former Health Minister Terence Dale Singh in preparing his witness statement to appear before the Public Accounts and Appropriations Committee. More news after the break. Stay with us.
UPVC windows are now in stock at Almando's Hardware in Scarborough, Tobago. Get popular sizes in horizontal sliders, single hung or sash windows, all with bug screens included, no maintenance, sea blast resistant, plus they come with a 20-year UPVC warranty. Why not include our installation service? Visit Almando's Hardware for dormers, windows and doors.
MI4 Security Services Company is the most advanced security service in Tobago. Ask about our cash in transit service. It's safe, risk-free, reliable, and timely. We provide safe banking delivery for all business types and sizes with highly trained staff, 24/7 monitoring, coordinated emergency response, and a well-maintained fleet of armored vehicles. Contact us at 660-7723 or visit our website at www.mi4securitytt.com to sign up today.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
Cathedral Credit Union is celebrating big. Get up to $81,000 at just 0.8% interest with our anniversary loan. And because Christmas is in the air, we're spreading cheer with up to $60,000 at only 1%. Visit cathedralcutt.com or call 235-6947 today. Cathedral Credit Union. Member-owned, member-focused.
Need furniture and appliances for your home at affordable prices? It's time to visit JG's Furniture and Appliances Limited at their showroom at Smithfield No. 2 in Scarborough. There's more room to shop, more furniture and appliances, more brands to choose from, all at the same affordable price. Get everything you need to furnish your home, like stoves, fridges, washing machines, couches, dining sets. They even have swing chairs, school desks, chase lounges, sports sets, garden benches, day beds, and coffee tables. JG's is perfect for gift ideas for new and established homeowners. A wide variety of furniture and appliances. After 35 years, JG's is still Tobago's top choice for furniture and appliances. Visit their showrooms either at Orange Hill Road or Smithfield No. 2. JG's, make your dream home come true.
Welcome back. Dear Minister Mohit, do not study Ayana. Study the children. This is the advice former Minister Ayana Webster Roy, who had responsibility for the operations of the Child Affairs Division, gave the Minister of the People, Social Development and Family Service, Vandana Mohit. This after Mohit denied claims by Webster Roy regarding the operations of the Child Affairs Division. In a Facebook post, Webster Roy responded to the minister's denial by saying, quote, "The time you're taking to study me, study your ministry. Study why your staff are in my inbox. Study why managers at children's homes are bawling." End quote. She added, quote, "Study why child affairs look like it's slipping 10 years backwards while press statements trying to dress it up," end quote. Webster Roy had questioned information reaching her that staff attached to the Child Affairs Division had been sent home since the start of 2025 to 2026 fiscal year. She had publicly called on the ministers to address the issue. Visa has launched its Tap to Confirm and tap to activate technology for issuing banks in the Caribbean. The new feature was launched in collaboration with fintech partner Kano and Fidelity Bank Bahamas Limited, Visa said. In a May 13 statement, the company said the innovation turns the physical Visa card into a trusted identity credential that can help consumers prove their identity to their financial institutions. Visa added that the card customers can tap their physical Visa card to their mobile device within the bank's app to verify the identity or activate a new Visa card. It noted that the new system will also take effect in other Caribbean banking and payment landscapes as financial institutions continue to deal with digital fraud, OTP fatigue, customer verification challenges, and the need for more secure in-app banking experiences. Visa also said that the technology uses EMV chip cryptography and Visa's chip authenticate service. The financial technology company added that the feature positions, quote, the physical Visa card as a secure identity credential for actions such as card activation, high-value transfers, password changes, account limit changes, and other high-risk banking activity, end quote. We are almost halfway through 2026, so Channel 5 News thought it fun to ask shoppers in the Canaan area if they've made New Year resolutions and if they've been keeping them.
Usually make New Year's resolutions. I try to live one day at a time. No resolutions.
Yeah, I didn't make any New Year resolution. Right now, I now start to make my resolution because of how the country running. So it's a new resolution I start to make. I'm thinking about it right now. I'm trying to put the facts together and see if I could survive under this situation in this country. Thank you.
A New Year's resolution I have made was to be more confident in my creativity, in more of my skin, and so far, yes, I have.
Yes, you see, I exercising, so I say I was going to do it, and I'm here. So good for you.
No, so me and my wife made a New Year's resolution, and we're here in Tobago now. To move to Tobago, and we did.
Science says only about 6% to 9% of people successfully maintain their resolutions for the entire year. The weather when we return.
Have you visited Tobago Channel 5's Facebook or Instagram pages lately? Well, check them out now for all the interviews and up-to-date news. Remember to like, share and follow for Tobago news and current affairs information at your fingertips.
Rise and shine in the morning is just part of my day.
From 6:30 to 8:30 every day. Foreign man says so.
It informs me of what happens in Tobago.
I find it to be so informative. Every aspect of Tobago affairs is being discussed there. So I will continue to look at Rise and Shine. That's my thing.
Monday to Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m.
I love Rise and Shine.
Welcome back. Tonight will be mild to moderate concentration of Saharan dust. Fair but hazy with a light breeze and the odd brisk shower. Tomorrow, sunny, hazy and breezy day despite the odd brisk shower during the afternoon. Fair and hazy night with a light breeze. Winds may gust at times. Winds east to east-southeast 10 to 40 kilometers per hour. Seas moderate. Waves in open waters 1.5 to 2.5 meters. In sheltered areas 1.5 meter. High tide at 1:11 a.m. and 1:57 p.m. Low tide at 7:41 a.m. and 7:41 p.m. Sunrise at 5:40 a.m. and sunset at 6:18 p.m. Tomorrow's temperature will meet a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius and fall to 25 degrees Celsius. Let's recap our headlines. Police expand land search for missing Goodwood toddler. Teachers remain outraged over government's failure to pay back pay. And former Tobago East MP tells minister to do her job. That does it for us tonight at the Channel 5 News Desk. I am Zoba Samuel saying have a good night and stay safe.
Have you visited Tobago Channel 5's Facebook or Instagram pages lately? Well, check them out now for all the interviews and up-to-date news. Remember to like, share and follow for Tobago news and current affairs information at your fingertips.